Hey everybody and welcome to Let's Investigate King's Quest 2015, I guess? This is a game published by Zombie Sierra. That's what I'm going to be continuing to call them for right now. And it's, if I remember correctly, it's made by the PB Winterbottom guys? Is that the name? Kind of not really recalling. So I'm going to pick up in a little spot here because I'm not really that interested in giving spoilers. So this video is actually probably going to be a little on the shorter side. This first episode's actually pretty long. I've played through all of it at this point, and I think it took me about three and a half hours, but I was also kind of diddling around. So I don't know if you're if you know exactly what to do and you kind of stick to what to do, you can probably get through it in like hour and a half maybe, if you're just like really concentrating. But I've been really enjoying it. I will be really curious and interested in seeing as this goes along. I'm gonna pick up a little bit further in, hopefully. Yes, this is close enough. This is fine. So, yeah, you're playing King Graham once again. We're a little ways into a dragon's lair, as you can see right there. And here's King Graham. He's even got the cape and the hat and everything. It's real cute. He's really good at dying. I'll even show you.
After I was impaled by that spiky bed, I took a nap and decided the magic mirror could wait another evening before being rescued.
And that's essentially how they address the whole. If you know that much about the King's Quest games, you could die a lot in those games. You could die super hard. It was a very difficult game in that respect, and I didn't mean to press that button. You do have an inventory, by the way. I think this has been sort of a nice little way of addressing that somewhat without bringing true frustration in with a lot of this, because again, you could die super hard in those games, and they were very difficult games, but it was more difficult if you forgot to save. So just making, you know, and basically quick save and quick load became your best friends in those games, or at least a hacked quick save and quick load, because fuck those games. Except for King's Quest 6. King's Quest 6 kicks ass even to this day. So instead, it just puts you back at a certain checkpoint. And for the most part, they've actually been pretty good about where they're put. Uh-oh. She awakens. I actually did die to this the first time I ran into it, because I wasn't really sure what the game actually wanted. This is the PC version, by the way. So, okay, we gotta avoid the bones. Avoid the bones. Avoid the bones. Avoid the bones. A fucking spam call is trying to come through my phone right now, telling me that I've won a $250,000 loan. Oh shit. Hide. Hide from the loan sharks. The dragon's like, what loan sharks? Oh jeez. Thank God it was all just a dream and loan sharks don't actually exist. But the music's really fun, and the voice acting is really fun. The voice of old King Graham, who's actually like telling the story of this, is Doc Brown. So that's fun. Okay, let's. Oh, hello. And there we go.
Marched right into a ferocious dragon's mouth.
I was just making sure you were still paying attention.
Shut up, kid. Oh man, it put me all the way back here? That's a little weird. That's definitely one of the few times in which I have not seen the checkpoints be particularly forgiving there. Weird. That's unfortunate. Oh well. But hey, there you go. And the death scenes are honestly pretty funny. Pretty slapsticky. Goofy. Which is good, because those old games were very silly, and the writing was somewhere between wonderful and horrendous, depending on your definition of quite a few of those things. But, various versions of those things. And they incorporate that into these games as well, and I think it's a fun way to take this series. Though I've heard some things about the later game that obviously they're not out yet, but some murmurings here and there, and if they are actually accurate, I'm a little curious as to how exactly they're going to continue this series, which is a little weird.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
Oh, I can always hit an unreachable switch, if you know what I'm saying. So, let's tippy-toe over here. Tippy-toe, tippy-toe, tippy-toe. He has to beat up on the skeleton. Don't give up, skeleton. See, that's how you would know they're really in the know, is if these developers put a sign next to these to this pile of bones that said "Don't give up, skeleton." I think this is kind of cute. Wha-bam! Nailed it. And again, similar to a lot of these other ones that are coming out, I do appreciate them trying to up the interaction somewhat and give some more mechanics and various things, just because you know,
Call out to me.
the narrative is an important bit to these games, but it's not the only bit to these games, and the more often they are literally just narrative, the more they're going to wear out their welcome, which is unfortunate at best. So,
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
okay, there we go. Or, what happens if I press it again? Ah, gotcha. The art style is really fun in this too. It has this very kind of, I'm trying to think of the way to describe it. It's like, it's cartoony, but at the same time it's also sort of, come on, come on. I think this will work. Bingo. But it also has this sort of like pastel, almost like a painting or something, I guess. It's, I don't know, it looks very unique, though. I really like how it looks. Ooh. Uh-oh. We best get out of here. Whoa, Betsy! Whoa, Betsy! That's not good. That's particularly not good. Okay, so I'm steering the bed now? Okay, yes. Well, this is fun. This is cute. I like that I can hit, oh shit. Oh shit!
Can you put my mouthwash back on the shelf, please? Now, where was I?
I like that I instinctively hit right trigger and it still went through for me. Okay, there we go. How about we not fuck this up? I think that'll be entertaining. Perfect. It's not even really like it requires that much precision, really. It becomes like a beeline dot very quickly in a very vague area. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. This is a nice little action scene here. Oh man, look at those like 2D sprites for the waves and shit. That looks so good. Oh boy. Okay. Good to be alive. Yeah! Look at Graham go. That's my Grammy boy. Man, that is phenomenal looking. I love the water effects in this. And it works really well with the art style. Like, it's a very well put together presentation. Which is something that is always thoroughly enjoyed with these games. That part was a little weird that there was a water droplet in the middle of the air, but shh. Oh, and he's got his hat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. We're gonna want to run, Graham. We are gonna want to run. Sooner rather than later. Definitely sooner. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh boy. Woo! That's what I said.
With a magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
You dreamed because you knew that one day you would be king. And that's when I ascended the Iron Throne. Oh shit. Oh shit.
In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
Oh god. That one? Alright then. I think. That was a thing.
My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right.
I hope maybe that was a...
To the dragon.
I think that was actually a pretty good...
Everything. Like, why did you set the dragon free even though he was trying to eat you?
I set him free because, well, over the years I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was never shown any kindness. On that day, I forgave the dragon for his atrocious past.
You have such a bizarre way.
I sort of like that because that's also like a send up to, I'm trying to remember, I think it was maybe King's Quest 2 or 3, or maybe it's 1 actually. No, I think it's 3. It's there's a part where you can fight a dragon, but you don't actually have to kill it. You can actually just douse it with water from a bucket, and
it's way past
it will work just as well. And you actually don't have to kill the monster in order to get what it's guarding.
First thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Oh, Doc, we love you. It'll be a very sad day. No, I'm not gonna think about it. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just not gonna think about it. Methinks there be intrigue here. Uh-oh. Don't do it. Oh! 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 Well done.
Well, hello, cousin.
Guard!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could, and I like Grandpa Strays, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast that he set free. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before, or he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaid
to the first highest bidder.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's
I like the
just
name
old.
Gwendolyn.
He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry.
So yeah, this is basically just giving a bit more setup to what's going on with the
I'm also
plot as the game continues.
Yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm of course favored to win, and we'll make sure you have the very.
It's a lot of fun stuff.
My victory.
If you don't have a lot of experience with King's Quest, I would also maybe say if you've enjoyed any of the other Telltale games, this is a pretty easy sell to you. If you enjoy not exactly Game of Thrones, but similar things thereof, I think maybe you'd enjoy it.
I'll be squaring off against
It's a lot of fun. And, you know, there's always that option of buying the first episode and see if you enjoy it. And if you do, then you can always buy more episodes, or you can just buy the season or whatever. So, you know. This is King's Quest 2015. And I'll see y'all next time. Oh. Oh.
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.